Okay, here we go. We've got a weird question. So this is an area shaded questions, and I know that area shaded. It's going to be the area of the large shape. Area shaded is always equal to the area of the large shape minus the area of the small shape. In this case, the area of the large shape is a rect square. So the area of the square is just 6 times 6. Just 36. Now this thing obviously is a circle, but it's only half of a circle. So there's a small shape of half of a circle. It's 1/2 pi r squared. Now they said this was 6, and this is 6. That's how I got 36, by the way. It says right here. So that's 6. That means this whole side is 6. It means the radius of this thing is just 3. So it's 1/2 times 3 squared times pi, which is really 9/2. So the exact answer is equal to 36 minus 9/2 pi, and the approximate answer would be, or the estimated answer would be 21.862. This is if you put it in your calculator. This is just exact. Let's see here what we got. We've got $1,000, interest rate of 3%. We're going to do it for 5 years, and we're going to reach cent when we're done. So, balance is equal to the principal of the starting amount, $1,000, times 1. And I'm going to add this 3% in as 0.03. And the reason I'm adding it is because I'm earning money. It's interest I'm earning, not losing. And we're doing it for 5 years. And if I type that into my calculator, I get 1159.274, or $1,159.27, and that's your rounded to the cent. Alright, this next problem's a little weird because actually this angle is outside of the triangle, which you can't have. In order to use trig, I need to have an angle inside the triangle. So what I'm going to do is, this is a 90-degree angle right here. So therefore, these two angles must add up to 90 degrees. So x plus 38 has to equal 90 degrees because I make a right angle. So subtract 38, so I get x equals 52 degrees. So it is the 52 degrees here. Label a triangle opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent. Of course, we know our some old horse caught another horse taking goats away. And since we need to find the height of the building, which is right here, we have to use O and A. So that's tangent of 52 degrees is equal to O, which is 80, over A, which is X. Now, when you're not looking for an angle, you have to cross multiply. So we're not looking for an angle, we're going to cross multiply. So 80 equals X times tangent 52. But I assume the X by itself, so I divide by tangent 52. And 80 divided by equals X equals 62.502. Come back up here. Nearest tenth of a foot. So X equals 62.5. Alright, so notice this is question 38. 37, 38, and 39 are the hardest questions of the test. They're very difficult. You got a lot of work to do. So, don't think you're going to do these easily. So it's 3 times, we cross multiply, x squared minus 8 equals 2x times x plus 5. Distribute, I get 3x squared minus 24 equals 2x squared minus or plus 10x. Now this is a quadratic, so we want it to equal to 0, and you always want your highest. We're not moving the highest, we want the x squared term to be positive, so you move the smaller one. And we're going to move this over as well, because we want it to equal to 0. Now these can't be combined right here, they're not the same. So I get, these can be combined, so I get x squared minus 10x minus 24 equals 0 now. Cross multiply, or excuse me, factor. X minus 12, x plus 2, but not quite done. I get, for my teacher, because it's equal to 0, x equals 12, x equals -2. Which is true. This is a tough question. Alright, so you're going to divide, which means we flip and multiply. So this first one is really c to the 5th over d to the 7th times c over d cubed. When you multiply, just multiply across, it'll be c to the 6th over d to the 10th. That's done. Number 2, -2m squared p all cubed. 2 cubed is -8. M squared 6, you multiply the exponents, so that'd be m to the 6th p cubed. Right, the right answer. Luke has 3 sons who play football, 2 sons who play baseball, and 1 son who plays both sports. So here's one of those Venn diagrams. I think we might have done this already, but football, baseball, of course, in the middle has to be both. You always start with both. Always start with both. So one of our sons plays both. We know that 3 of her sons play football. Well, we already have 1 son here, so I'm going to need 2 more sons. And 2 sons play baseball. Well, I already have 1 here, so there's supposed to be 2 in the circle. It gives me 1 more. She's got to total of 4 sons. The volume of a cube is 8 cubic centimeters, so cube is a side. These are all the same sides. So basically they're saying, it's still a tough question. This is like almost an SAT type of question. They give you the volume. So the first thing you have to do is figure out that x times x times x has to equal 8, or x cubed. Well, hopefully you know cubes. 2 cubed is equal to 8, so x equals 2. So that's talking about the surface area. Well, the area of the front is 4. It's 2 by 2. Here, this is 4, and this is 4, and there's 6 sides of the die, so 6 times 4 equals 24. That would be the answer. It's a tough question. I feel good. All the stuff, all the difficult questions. Alright, let's go back on the stuff. 2,000, 3.5%. We're going to talk about 4 years, and we're going to round the nearest tenths. Let's colors up. So, pounds. 2,000. 1 plus the rate, and we'll talk about to the 4th unit. Now this rate, 3% would be 0.03. That would be 3%, but 3.5% would be 0.305. that's not true. Anyway, so I forgot the exponent. No wonder it turned out to be so funny looking. There we go. So my balance is $2,295 and 046, so 05. So the first thing I do is take $895 and multiply it by 0.25. That gives us $223.50. So this is the discount. So take $895 and we subtract out $223.50. We get $671.50. So now we're going to pay a tax. So we're going to take $671.50 and we're going to multiply by 0.08 because that's a tax. We get $53.72. Add that on to the $671.50. This item is good. Cost us $725.22. Alright, and now we just got to subtract maintenance. So take 800, subtract off the 725.22, and you end up with his change of $74.78. Alright, so the difference between two numbers is 28. The larger number is 8 less than smaller. Smaller is mentioned second, so we're going to say let x equals smaller. And the larger is 8 less than twice. So we've got to figure out what the larger one is equal to. 8 less than twice, so 2x and then minus 8. So it says the difference is 28. So take the large one, and we subtract off the small one. It's got to equal 8. So that's x minus 8 equals 28. 8. At 8, I get x equals 36. So we're not done yet. The large, smaller is 36. The large is twice that, so multiply by 2. So 36 times 2 equals 72. Subtract 8 is 64. You can check your work. 64 minus 36, 28. Next page. Alright, once again, this is question 38. So there's going to be a lot of work to do here, a lot to find. Now, you see it's got a division problem. We're going to change it to a multiplication problem very quickly. This one is flipped. So this numerator, x squared plus 9, comes down here and becomes x plus 3, x minus 3. And this one comes up top, equally simple fraction, x minus 3, x plus 2. They multiply to negative 6 and add up to negative 1. This one just stays with this. X plus 3. X plus 2, And finally, this one we can take a 3x out, but come it up with x plus. Alright, now I can start lopping stuff off. X plus 3 cancels. X plus 2 cancels. X minus 3 cancels. So it looks like I'm left with 3x over x plus 3. As soon as I see a negative with an inequality, I always remember there's a trick to solving these. I'd love to see it. Subtract 35. So negative 5x is less than negative 20. What about negative 5? X is less than 4. Or do I? What do I divide by here? Negative 5. When you divide by negative, as I was talking about earlier, you have to remember to. So volumes, one of the ones I can form the sheet, it's I r squared times the height. And then equal to, this is 13, it has a radius is 6.5, so 6.5 squared is the radius times the height, which is 24. $1,014,5. That's the volume of this thing. Alright, so on 37, 38, 39 are the hard ones. We have to find the common denominator between these three. So the lowest common denominator would be 3x x plus 1. This one has a 3x, so I can put that. This already had the x, I'm good, and this one has an x plus 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write that next to each one of these. And we'll start crossing stuff off. It's 3x, it's 3x, is 2 times this x. So 12 times x plus 1. I can't do this. And this is 3x times 7, so it's 21x. Alright, so I get 2x plus 2 plus 12x plus 24 equals 21x. Subtract 22x. No, I'll leave it there. Oh no. Yeah. Let's clean this up. 14x plus 26 equals 21x. 26 is equal to 7x, or x is 27, 7. 26 over 7. Check. That's correct. Let me check it though. So I stayed. x forever. So 2 over 3x. 2 over 3x. Plus 7 over x plus 1. God. Control this calculus. I don't know. I put it already. 3x. 2 over 3x plus 4 over x equals 7 over x plus 1. 7 over x plus. No, it's that dog I wanted to get in. False. Oh, son of a. Let's see what I can do. Go. Checked it. Didn't work. We don't make a mistake. What the only mistake of the most? Maybe be lucky for it. Multiply by 3x times x plus 3x times x plus 1. 3x times x plus 1. This 3x, this 3x, then 2 times x plus 1. This x is 12 times x plus 1 equals this x plus 1. This x plus 21x. 2x plus 2 plus 12x plus 12 equals 21x. 14x plus 14 equal. That's where I made a mistake. 21. Subtract 14x, I get 14 equals 7x. I subtract 14x. I get x equals 2. It looks a little bit nicer. 2 x. Alright. Classic dumb mistake. Alright, surface area of a right rectangular prism is 2 length times width plus 2 length times height plus 2 width times height. So, and we know that the dimensions are 5 by 5 by 3, and the height, so this is what we call length, this we call the width, the height is 6.75. That backwards, so 2 times 5.5 minus 2 times 5.5 times 6.75 plus 2 times 3 times 6.75. 2 times 5.5 times 3 plus 2 times 5.5 times 6.75 plus 2 times 3 times 6.75. So surface area equals 147.75. This we just have to factor. Top is easy, it's x plus 1, x minus 1, probably going to be one of those in the denominator. X are these positives, so it's plus 1, x plus 2. These cancel, so my answer is x minus 1 over x plus 2.